Involuntary Manslaughter by Michaela Daniels. What is involuntary manslaughter? The killing of another human being by accident. No intent, no deliberation, no premeditation. But if the person is killed while doing a felony act, it's charged as murder. What can happen to you if you get charged with it? Penal Code 192B. It's the lowest form of a homicide. You can get up to 4 years in state prison and up to $10,000 in fines. Some examples of involuntary manslaughter would be, say you're out playing baseball and you hit the ball with the bat, or you hit the ball with a bat and it hits someone and they die from that. That would be an accident. You didn't intend to kill them and you are not committing a felony act. Here is my video. Oops.
The case began on New Year's Day, 2009, when Oakland police received a report that there had been a fight on a Bay Area rapid transit train. When officers arrived, they detained a 22-year-old African-American man named Oscar Grant and 4 of his friends. Then the transit police officer, Johannes Messerly, arrived on the scene. As one officer kneeled on Oscar Grant's neck, Officer Messerly shot Mr. Grant in the back. He shot Oscar Grant, an unarmed man who had committed no crime, a man who witnesses say was attempting to defuse the situation. The trial of former Officer Messerly was moved from Oakland to Los Angeles due to extensive media coverage in the Bay Area. Los Angeles prosecutors have not won a murder conviction in a police shooting since 1983. Officer Messerly testified that he accidentally drew his gun, located on his right side, thinking it was his taser, which he kept on his left. Today, the Los Angeles County jury could have found the former officer guilty of second-degree murder, which carries a sentence of 15 years to life. But instead, after deliberating for about 6 hours over 2 days, they found Messerly guilty of involuntary manslaughter in the shooting death of Oscar Grant. The conviction carries a sentence of 2 to 4 years. What happened to Oscar Grant that day on BART was, as it happens, caught on tape. We've been rolling it, and I want you to just take a look for a second. The officer stands up and fires a shot down, killing Oscar Grant. It's hard to know what to say after seeing that video and seeing the verdict it resulted in. You can note that there was not a single African-American juror, that it was in Los Angeles instead of Oakland, that even if Officer Messerly was reaching for his taser, it was completely and totally uncalled for. Was he going to put a jolt in Grant as he lay prone for no reason? You can say there are a lot of people in Oakland and California and across the country tonight dealing once again with a criminal justice system that seems unremittingly punitive when people that look like they do are allegedly the ones who commit the crimes, and impossibly forgiving when those same people are the victims. Justice is rooted in fairness. This verdict specifically, and the system of criminal justice and law enforcement we've created in this country, isn't fair. And it's not justice.
And then this is my works cited.